Namaste, salam dosto, and welcome friends to West Indian Today, a proud presentation on behalf of the staff and management of ITV. I'm yours truly, your host and host, Imran Ahmad, welcoming you to this week's edition of West Indian Today. As we say thank you for joining with us on yet another very special week. Do be sure to tell a friend to tune in to West Indian Today right here on ITV Gold every Saturday from 1 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. as we bring you what's happening throughout the Indo-Caribbean community, throughout the tri-state area. Remember that if you are a member of a not-for-profit organization and hosting an event in the near future, please do send me an email to imrana@itvgold.com. Well, today we have a very wonderful show prepared for all of you as we were announcing a very special event, Young Voices NYC 2015. That was a sold-out event that took place at the Queen's Theater. And indeed, we want to say that was actually on behalf of St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, in which today we will feature some highlights of that event. And to help me co-host today's program is actually the first ever young ambassador of St. Jude's Research. She is a very talented, dignified young lady, Miss Cayla Kumar. Let me say welcome to ITV Studios. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much. And, you know, being that you are the first young ambassador for St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, and of course, you are Miss Empire State, you are a dancer, you're a model, you're so many things. You are a humanitarian, you volunteer with lots of not-for-profit organizations. So kindly, in a nutshell, tell our viewers about some of the stuff that you are active with, that, you know, you volunteer with and, you know, you take part in.
Well, I travel the nation currently as the St. Jude's first official youth ambassador, bringing people's attentions to what St. Jude's really does. I also work with organizations like the Susan G. Komen Foundation and the Kids Walk for Cancer.
And you're also a talented dancer. You're
Yes.
part of the very famous dance group that is known as Not Raj. How many years have you been dancing?
I've been dancing for approximately 8 years.
8 years. Now, when we are talking about this event at St. Jude's, actually at Queen's Theater on behalf of St. Jude's, tell us about this event that took place at Queen's Theater, actually, like this great competition.
The competition was to find the next voice of NYC to be a partner along with me and the 2014 Youth Ambassador Jolie Russo to go across the nation and spread word about St. Jude's.
And, you know, when you are a member, when you are actually the young ambassador, what does it really mean to be a young ambassador for such a hospital like St. Jude's Children's Research? You know, I mean, young children battling cancer. What is the responsibilities that comes with this title, young ambassador?
Well, I love to say that I feel like I am famous because I get to travel and I get to speak on behalf of St. Jude's. And St. Jude's, I don't think people really truly understand what they do. They treat cancer and other catastrophic diseases, and it doesn't only treat one specific age, it treats many different ages.
Very good. And now, before we proceed to the competition, in which we'll first start off with the entertainment segment, and we'll begin with some of the competition. Then, after we go for a commercial break, it'll be straight just all the performances from the competitors. But tell our viewers what sort of performances and what sort of individuals took part in this competition.
We had a whole bunch of different talents. We had paintings, we had the piano playing, we had the singing, and we had the dancing.
So let's go enjoy this first part of our program.
Darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. Yeah, yeah. And baby, my heart could still fall less hard at 23. I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe just the touch of a hand. For me, I fall in love with you every single day. हम तेरे बिन अब रह नहीं सकते, तेरे बिना क्या वजूद मेरा, तुझसे जुदा अगर हो जाएंगे तो खुद से ही हो जाएंगे जुदा, क्योंकि तुम ही हो, अब तुम ही हो जिंदगी, अब तुम ही हो चैन भी, मेरा दर्द भी, मेरी आशिकी, अब तुम ही हो. Got to do what I do, 'cause when I do, I do good. Got to do what I do, 'cause when I do, I do good. Got to do what I do, 'cause when I do, I do good. slowing down. Gotta keep my swag, but I still gotta show some class. King of the town, clean cut, pants up. Wanna make the ladies go, oh yeah. Gotta keep it fly, just keep it cool, so ladies always cheer. You know I'm off the hook, I'm on stage, make it look. Still gotta keep going because I even got those haters shook. Know what? I'ma speed it up when I'm on stage, I'ma heat it up. Since I'm king, I'ma rock this place. So when I'm done, clean it up. Here's my flight, I'm taking off. People saying knock it off. Keep it fresh, keep it clean. Look, I'm shocking off. Don't make me spit the remix before I lay the track. All eyes on me, I run this place and that's a fact.
Hi everybody, my name is Luis Lopez and I am 7 years old. I want to be the next youth ambassador because I want to help the kids at the St. Jude's Hospital with my artwork. I brought 3 pieces that I want to show you today. The first piece I would like to show you today is called Blocks. I made it in kindergarten and it is what first made me like art. The second piece I would like to show you is called the Son of God. The ribbons are for Jesus' crowns of thorns, and the gold is because Jesus is the King. And there are orange spreads because orange is the happy color, and Jesus spreads happiness to the world. And the third and last piece I would like to show you today is called the St. Jude's Hospital. I know it doesn't look like a hospital, but please just listen. The piece starts out black because the kids start out sad, but St. Jude's makes them happy. The red is for strength, pink is love, and yellow is hope.
We're 1,000 miles from comfort. We have traveled land and sea. But as long as you are with me, there's no place I'd rather be. I would wait forever, exalted in the sea. But as long as I am with you, my heart continues to beat. With every step we take, key out to the base, strolling so casually. We're different and the same, gave you another name, switch up the batteries. If you gave me a chance, I would take it. It's a shot in the dark, but I'll make it. Know with all of your heart, you can't shame me. When I am with you, there's no place I'd rather be. No, 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 no place I'd rather be. No, 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 no place I'd rather be. No, 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 no.
Well, friends, we hope you enjoyed so far what you saw, but don't worry, there's lots more to come. Stay with us. We'll be back after this commercial break. You're watching West Indian Today, right here on ITV Gold. Welcome back, friends. And if you've just joined with us on West Indian Today, thank you so much for being a part of West Indian Today. And it is indeed our honor coming into your homes and into your hearts as well. Do be sure to let us know how do you enjoy this program. We look forward to hearing your comments, your feedback, and of course, your encouragement. So do be sure to drop a line to imrana@itvgold.com. Well, so far in the first portion of our program, and as I said, today's program comes to you on behalf of Miss Cayla Kumar. She's 13 years old. Actually, you're going to be 13 this year. And, you know, I was thinking about it that I think roughly you were about 11 years old when you were crowned Young Ambassador for St. Jude. So from then till now, it's been a very great experience, a great journey. And when you look back at it and you see that you've gotten so much support, so much admiration, and you've done a lot with St. Jude, if there's anyone you would like to thank, you know, for all the support, all the admiration, anything, at this time, if you want to do so, you can go ahead.
I would like to thank all the vendors and sponsors that supported the 2015 Youth Ambassador Show. I would also like to thank the audience for coming out and enjoying this show, especially Miss Sonia for putting everything together. Over the past 3 years, we've raised over $25,000.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as you heard from our Young Ambassador, Miss Cayla Kumar, that it was indeed a great night, a memorable night, and so hence we present some more highlights of the great competition. Here we go.
Clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. That's gray and lonely. I just stick up my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're always a day away. जो अपन है प्यासा तो जोर करे, ये दिन में भी शोर करे। हाय, जो अपन है प्यासा तो जोर करे, ये दिन में भी शोर करे। कि अपना लिपट ले, कमर बना रपट ले। तन है खटीला पर इसकी अदा है शैतानी। नाइट की नौटी कहानी, ये हरकत जवानी, ये हरकत जवानी। मीठा ये नमकीन पानी, ये हरकत जवानी, ये हरकत जवानी। मेरा झुमका उठा के लाया याद में, जो गिरा था बरेली के बाजार में। मैं तो ठुमका लगा के शर्मा गई, बोली घूंघट बढ़ाने के मैं आ गई। मुझको लगा के नाच ले, आजा नाच ले मेरी यार, तू नाच ले, झनक झनक झनकार। हो नाच ले मेरे यार, तू नाच ले, अब तो लुटा है बाजार। सबको बुला के नाच ले, आजा नाच ले मेरी यार, तू नाच ले, झनक झनक झनकार। हो नाच ले मेरे यार, तू नाच ले, अब तो लुटा है बाजार। The snow goes white on the mountains and not a footprint to be seen. A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the king. The wind is howling like the swirling storm inside. Couldn't keep it in, heaven knows I tried. Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good boy you always have to be. Can't see or don't feel, don't let them know. Well, now they know. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Turn away.
All right, well, friends, as you can see, talent all around. And of course, each one of these individuals, I don't think that any one of them was about 13 years, all 13 and under, performing exceptionally well. And indeed, as you said, talented in their own rights. Now, I think that there's going to be a very special part in the program coming up in the next segment, actually.
Yes, after the commercial break, we will see the new inspiring 2015 Youth Ambassador.
So, to know who won that competition, you have to stay tuned to our program. We'll be back after this commercial break. Welcome back once again, friends, and we want to say thank you for joining with us on this Saturday afternoon. Thank you so much for being a part of West Indian today, and I've indeed had a great time being your host for today's program and presenting to you today's program as we brought to you some highlights on behalf of Young Voices NYC. And of course, once again, my guest today was Miss Cayla Kumar. As we take a look back at all the great talents, of course, we're reliving the night, we're reliving all the great moments of the night, and of course, we're going to now proceed to that part in which we announce the winner for the 2015 Young Ambassador. I'm going to now let you tell our viewers who was that lucky winner.
Sparks was the lucky winner, and when I first met him, I was so excited. His personality is so bubbly. When he first saw me, he was like, "Hey, you're Cayla Kumar, the 2013 Youth Ambassador," making me feel so famous.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will proceed to our one-on-one discussion with the 2015 Young Ambassador, Spar Shah, and we'll end this segment with a dance performance by the Shamak Dance Group. Let's go to some more great highlights. I'm sitting here right now, standing in conversation with Spar Shah, the 2015 Young Ambassador for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. First off, you did a phenomenal job tonight, you know, from the moment when you came out on the stage to your performance to even your questionnaire. Now, how are you feeling here, like, you know, when you were announced as the 2015 Youth Ambassador for St. Jude?
Well, first of all, I was like, I didn't exactly hear it. I knew I was gonna. I was thinking like at first like, okay, so this is Youth Ambassador. I'm like, the winner is Sparsh. I'm like, wait, I just completely forgot. I just became the Youth Ambassador? I was amazed. I mean, it was an honor.
Indeed, and you know, you're full of life. Actually, you got a lot of spunk. So, first off, now when you sang that song from from Frozen, what really inspired you to really do this performance for tonight?
The fact, to put it short and sweet, the fact that I could help millions, if not billions, of people around the world with diseases like cancer and my disease, osteogenesis imperfecta, and so many wider range. It's just the beginning of a new life.
And you know, when you mentioned actually your disease, which is why you know you're in a wheelchair. Actually, for many of you, like how many have you been in the wheelchair all your life?
Yeah, I was born with an incurable disease called osteogenesis imperfecta. It makes my bones extremely fragile, so even a hard handshake could break my bones and stuff. Right. And I can't really walk or stand and run like other kids because I can't bear weight. And I've actually got, I'm not kidding, I've gone through more than 125 fractures in my life, right. 35 when I was born, and well, I have been pretty much through a tough life, but I like to just keep on going.
But you know, despite being like through a tough life, you actually are full of life. You know, I mean, you're full of energy. You're full of like enthusiasm, and like you know, I couldn't have thought of a better person to basically be the young ambassador for so many underprivileged children. Now, where do you get all this energy from, this enthusiasm from?
Well, I guess it's now that I reveal my story.
Okay, so.
So for the first 6 months of my life, I was in the hospital, in like ICU and stuff like that. And well, my mom said that like when I was born, because I had so many fractures, I was practically paralyzed. Like I couldn't move. The only thing that moved was my eyes. And my mom said that whenever she used to walk around the bed, my eyes would follow. Like. Wow. And my mom saw my mom said she saw a twinkle in my eyes, and that told her that I was here to do something. So at that time, the doctor said my survival rate was extremely, extremely low. But my mom kept on believing, and I guess eventually I came to my house for the first time. We moved to our house right now in Island, and it's been my home ever since. And that's how I have risen from the dawn.
So rising from the dawn, and actually, as you said, there was a twinkle in your eye that was actually maybe one of the stars shining upon you, which is why you're a superstar. And okay, so you mentioned during your performance that you use the word mantra, actually, that and mantra is actually like a chant. So what is? Elaborate a little bit. What is your mantra?
My mantra is keep on pushing, keep on striving, because no matter what, if you want to do something in life, you just have to keep going. It doesn't matter. It's like the fox trying to get the sour grapes. Oh, wow. The fox just says, if I would give advice to the fox, like, hey, my fans, I'd just say, keep on jumping for the sour grapes, because eventually you'll get it.
Oh, definitely.
You'll get the grapes. Don't just say, the grapes were sour anyway, so I can't get them, so the grapes are anyway sour. I'll just give up. I think the grapes are sweet, but you think it's sour because you might have failed, but failing is, inventors fail. Every person fails, but failing is part of success. Without failing, you don't know how good your success is.
I've actually become your fan because you just now taught me a life lesson, and that's something that we hear from many, many places. But yet, learning from you, I actually put it into practice. Tell me, how old are you?
11.
All right, well, friends, that's our show for today. Thank you so much for joining with us on this edition of West Indian Today. And I have to say, I've had a great time with Miss Cayla Kumar. What a great show we had today. And indeed, you're an inspiring young lady.
Thank you.
In fact, I believe that when you were crowned as a 2013 Young Ambassador, there was a motto that you actually stuck by, that you continue to live by even to this day. Kindly tell our viewers, what's your motto?
It's to be the change you wish to see in the world by Gandhi.
Be the change that you wish to see in the world. So, such a young lady and such great thoughts, actually. So, you know what? We're very interested to see where her talent and where her noble thoughts will take her in the future. As we bid you farewell, and we hope to see you in the ITV studios in the near future. Our best wishes with you.
Thank you for having me so much. I had so much fun.
Thank you so much. And we want to say thank you to all our viewers for tuning into this week's program. Do be sure to join us next week, same time, same place. We want to say thank you to the staff and management of ITV, our dear brother, Ravi Kumar, and everyone at the head end that has assisted us and accommodated us with today's program. From this time to next time, we say have a blessed and a prosperous week ahead. This is your host and dose, signing off.